Hello?
Hello?
A nurse?
Doctor?
Anyone?
Oh, I'm sorry. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. We're here for the 14-week immunization. I know we're 3 weeks late, but our baby had a cold.
And I couldn't get off work. But we're here now.
Good, because immunization is important. Right, when did you start the child on solids?
The baby's only 4 months old.
I'm sorry, sister, but I was talking to the parent. When did you start the child on solids?
We haven't. The baby is only 4 months old.
Is this true, mother? You haven't started the child on solids yet.
My baby's only 4 months old. I'm still breastfeeding him.
Breastfeeding him still at this age? I hope you're at least topping up, supplementing his diet with formula milk.
I'm exclusively breastfeeding my baby.
Just like the nurses at the clinic taught us.
The nurses at this clinic taught you this?
Yes, this is what we were taught at this clinic.
It's part of the Tshwane Declaration that the government made.
Please don't bring politics to this, sister. I don't want to hear about Tshwane Declaration or Communist Manifesto or Freedom Charter. I am a nurse, and I'm here to save lives.
You are not a nurse yet. And breastfeeding saves lives too.
Oh, then why do we have this sick child here? Probably suffering from the malnourishment because of what some gogo nurses taught his parents?
The gogo nurse you're referring to is me, Sister Biel.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sister.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's still a student and still got a lot to learn.
No, that's quite all right. You know, Sister Biela taught me that breast milk is the only food and liquid a baby needs for the first 6 months of its life.
No top-ups?
No. Top-ups can cause problems with the baby's stomach. The sister also taught me that...
Taught us, darling. The sister taught us both.
Yes, sorry, my love. The sister also taught us that breast milk helps pass on antibodies from the mother to the child, you know, to help the babies build up their immune systems.
Breast milk helps to build child immune system.
Yeah.
Breastfed babies tend to have fewer and less serious respiratory infections, less diarrhea.
And less vomiting, darling. Don't forget about that.
I didn't forget my sugar. You just interrupted me. When breastfed babies do become ill, they're less likely to become dehydrated and need hospitalization.
Breast milk helps prevent inner ear infections.
Oh, breast milk can also help babies from getting eczema.
Poos.
What?
Poos. Babies who are fed breast milk, their poos don't stink as much.
Oh, yes. Maybe you should have some breast milk.
Sorry, what was that?
Jokes. Breastfed babies tend to have higher IQs in love.
Well, obviously your mother didn't breastfeed you, eh? Jokes.
Jokes.
You know, mothers who breastfeed tend to lose weight much faster than mothers who don't, and we can see that with you, my love. In fact, I'm sure you're looking much more slender now than when you had baby, eh?
Oh, really?
That's true. I'm sure the neighbors are wondering who this young schoolgirl is and where's my wife.
Stop it. You talk such nonsense.
No, of course it's true, my love. You look so good, maybe we should try for number 2, eh? What do you say?
We've been reading up on breast milk and breastfeeding. We can all see that.
Yeah, that's why we decided to start a support group in our community, you know, to encourage young parents to breastfeed their babies.
Oh, and why is that?
We discovered how difficult it was breastfeeding, especially if you had no support from your family or friends.
Her mother kept calling me a cheapskate because I wouldn't buy tins of formula milk so she could bottle feed our child.
She didn't call you a cheapskate. She was just blaming the government because she didn't understand why they stopped providing free formula milk.
You know, I never did understood that myself. Why did they stop providing free formula milk?
Because doctors in the country discovered that more babies were dying from problem caused by formula milk than were getting HIV. That's why.
Doctors in South Africa discovered this. How come I never heard of this before?
Maybe when you qualify to be a nurse one day you will. Don't worry. We discovered that a lot of healthcare providers don't know much about breastfeeding and breast milk banks. We have a lot of friends who went to fancy private hospitals, and the doctors and nurses there didn't know anything about breastfeeding and breast milk banks.
Breast milk banks? They never taught us this at college.
Well, that's exactly why we decided to start a support group in our community. See, while the government is putting programs into place with the medical staff, we thought we could encourage young parents and teach them the benefits of breast milk feeding.
No, you keep on talking about breast milk feeding, not just breast milk.
Because not all mothers are able to breastfeed. So we encourage them to express milk in bottles so that it can be given to the babies during the day by its caregiver.
Oh, and the breast milk banks you spoke about?
When mothers have just had babies, we encourage them to donate milk to the breast milk bank so that it can be given to babies who need it.
Oh, no. I always thought that mother's milk usually comes only 3 days after birth.
Oh, you're confusing regular breast milk with colostrum.
Yes.
Colostrum?
Colostrum. This is a very special type of milk that mothers produce within the first 3 days after childbirth. It is a very valuable and important source of nourishment for the infant. It is rich in protein, carbohydrates, and antibodies.
Yes.
Unfortunately, some people mistakenly think that colostrum is dirty milk and discard it.
And some healthcare workers uses the phrase, your milk will only come in 3 or more days, which only confuses the mothers. They don't know what to do with the colostrum the body is producing.
And that's why we decided to start a support group. Maybe you'd like to join us this Thursday
Oh, it would be a
evening.
great idea. You should come through. I think you'd love it, eh?
Thursdays.
Oh, come on, say yes, man.
In the evening.
I'm sorry, but Thursdays I'm a bit busy. Thursdays. What about the baby?
Oh, the baby. We completely forgot. He's still fast asleep, though.
Okay, we have to continue with immunization.
Okay.
But first we have to weigh your baby.
Okay.
And I will prepare the syringe. I will prepare...
Syringe!